What's good? It's your boy Terran Money. And today I'm gonna talk about the virtual goods in the metaverse, basically NFTs or non-fungible tokens. Fungible, if I'm pronouncing it right. Forgive me, I just got done smoking some weed and I just drank some soda, so my mouth is kind of watery and shit. So, and also I got an overbite, so it's hard for me to pronounce certain words. But you will see it on the screen, so you know how to pronounce it yourself as we go through these words, these sentences. I mean, now when it comes to the virtual goods in the metaverse, you gotta put in work into your avatar. You gotta make your avatar more important than your own physical self when it comes down to having a second life in the digital world and stuff. So when it really comes down to it, though, the virtual goods for your avatars and also for your virtual home too, as Mark Zuckerberg showed in his first presentation of the metaverse and announcing the metaverse, whole 9 yards. So when it really comes down to when it comes to virtual goods, you ain't gotta worry about it being all rusty and dirty. Cause every shoes that I own, besides the ones I got in my closet, I have already been fucked up due to me walking a lot and not having no car. And when it comes to my jeans and my shirts and stuff, it gets ripped, or my jeans get ripped, definitely. Especially if I'm out there doing cow trans on the freeways and go over the barriers or something, have to lift my legs and shit in order for me to get the trash. So, when I'm saying that physical things don't last that long, but when it comes to something that's digital, it lasts long as you have it in your possession. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to non-fungible tokens, it's coming from the person that created it, but at the same time, he can take it off of there if he feels like he wants to. But when it comes to digital things and just in the digital world, it comes to a point where what I'm saying, you just want things digitally. You just want NFTs, an NFT home, and NFT items. NFTs is all things that is virtual and digital that is similar to the real world, and that's what it really comes down to. So enough talk. Let's read through this article. I'm glad they're using the white person this time, but here it goes. A third of virtual reality users have shopped with the technology in the last 6 months, say a survey from PwC. Retailers are being urged to respond to the surprising reach of VR. Luxury goods are a hit in the virtual world, with nearly a fifth of VR users buying them. China, India, and Qatar are the market where VR is most popular. Qatar, I think that's what it says. More of us are turning to virtual reality, VR, to do our shopping is a switch that could signal big changes in the retail sector. The surprising reach of VR is revealed in a survey from a professional services giant PwC. Around a third of us have used a VR channel in the last 6 months, according to PwC Global Consumer Insight Pulse survey. Half of those VR users said they use the technology for games, movies, and TV shows, but many have been shopping in the virtual world, with 32% buying products after checking them out on VR platforms. It is easy to see why VR and shopping are providing to be a good match through the use of headsets. The technology creates an immersive experience, allowing customers to walk around a virtual store, interact with avatar staff, browse products in 3D, and even personalize some items before placing an order. And this is a chart, basically the chart with how, let me see, among the 32% of consumers who use VR, many use the technology to shop. So basically, many of them, I guess 32% of consumers use it to shop, I guess, for their avatars. But let's read through. PwC say one of the most surprising results in a survey is that nearly a fifth of VR users reported it buying luxury goods, even high margins products for the least price sensitive consumers are a hit in the metaverse. Personalized avatars. Consumers in China, India, and Qatar are most keen on VR, and the platform seems less of a hit in Australia, Ireland, and Japan. The survey say age comes into play to a Generation Z, those born in the late 1990s. I'm a millennial, but people who are born in the late 1990s, basically 1998 or 1999, around those years. So I think my nieces and nephews, they're supposed to be Gen Z. I think they was born in 2000s. And young millennials most comfortable with the VR world. I was born in 1990, let you know, but many big names on the high streets are getting in on the act. Customers shopping with Hugo Boss can now create personalized avatars to try on clothes thanks to the German fashion firm partnership with Reactive Reality. And as you see, I guess that's I don't know what the Hugo Boss customers. No, I already read that. Using reactive reality, what the heck? Pitofit technology. Shoppers can create versions of themselves that match their own measurements and try on thousands of Hugo Boss garments without getting off the couch. What? People that let shoppers experience some of those critical details about an outfit, such as how items look layered on top of each other, reported 365 Retail. Stephen Hauser, CEO and co-founder of Reactive Reality, told the retail industry news site, "We want to help retailers keep us with the demand of consumers who are looking for new and exciting ways to shop online. Seeing furniture in your home before you buy." Retailers are using both VR, where customers typically wear a headset to enter a completely digital world, and augmented reality, which overlays digital projections into the real world and can be accessed on a smartphone. Such technology is being used to sell products shoppers have traditionally been reluctant to buy online. For furniture is one example where consumers want to see the size of items to check how they fit into their homes. Right, Bonner, Marver, Ford. Now IKEA the Place app allows customers to do just that by projecting a digital version of the chair or table into the room where it is going to end up. Retailer disrupted since the pandemic. Another VR twist comes from the U.S. shoes and clothing firm Toms. The company donated $1 of every $3 it makes to grassroots organization promoting equality. Founded Blake Michael want to give his customers the chance to see what impact that had. What impact that they had, I mean. This is now possible thanks to VR equipment installed at Tom stores around the world, with customers able to take part in virtual giving tips while they shop. VR is a tip to keep growing, with PwC reporting that 35% of those who have used the technology are expected to increase their spending on the platform over the next 6 months in at least 6 categories. That demand comes after 2 years of severe disruption for retailers following the start of the pandemic in 2020. If retail companies had any doubt about the need to reach consumers across all channels, the pandemic or general supply chains and inflation have made the imperative clear, say the report's authors. Surprising reach of VR channels leave little room to delay. And that is it right there. So when it comes to virtual goods in the metaverse, when it really come down to it, though, it's coming to that point where we is gonna, invest our money into our avatars, depending on what metaverse we in. You know what I'm saying? Invest our money into it. Like when I was playing Roblox, I did invest my money into my Roblox character and stuff. But when I was playing it and realizing what type of game it's for adults too, but For those who want to stay as a kid or love kid things, or Legos or something, Roblox is the perfect example. But when it comes to Epic Games and Lego, they don't come out with a Lego universe metaverse similar to Roblox. You know what I'm saying? So, and when it comes down to them doing that, it's easy for people to use their Roblox character to come in to the Epic Games and Lego Metaverse for kids, because it is building it for kids. Get the younger generation used to the Metaverse. You know what I'm saying? So what the World Economic Forum is actually doing is helping us. Have us. Make us care more about the digital world than the physical as much. Because don't get me wrong, in the coming decades, in the coming years, it's going to get wild. It's going to get crazy due to the videos I saw on YouTube and due to what people be talking about. Whole 9 yards. So when it really come down to it, though, basically what I'm trying to say, though, is that when it really come down to it, this is my mission, this is my goal of helping the World Economic Forum popularize the metaverse, but also making the metaverse its own world, its own society, its own economy. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a brand new world where people would have the desire to be anything that they want to be. I mean, just look at Street Fighter 6 with the World Tour and the Battle Hub. I mean, those are perfect examples of a metaverse, especially with Fighter Coin. Yes, I know their currency is called fighter coins, but reason why they call it coins because it's cryptocurrency. When it comes to video game in-game tokens and also skins or avatars, you know what I'm saying? They're using cryptocurrency, man. I mean, I'm just being honest. And once robots, take over our jobs and stuff, replace humans with robots, taking over our jobs, the only way we can make money, not only through, universal basic income, which California might be the first state starting with that, having $1,000 each month. But when it really comes down to it, we really gotta depend making money on NFTs and also what else? Cryptocurrencies. You know what I'm saying? We're on depend on those things once Web3 is in full bloom. And when Web3 is full bloom, that's when we gotta depend on cryptocurrencies and also NFTs. And that's gonna help us really make a living, but also help us survive in this world as well through the metaverse, and the metaverse is the matrix. And that's one thing I want to say. So this is your boy Ty Money, Infinite sign off. So I'm gonna go through some of these blogs on World Economic Forum and see which one I want to talk about the most. But yeah, they do involve the real world too. As I read through this blog, you can't test the metaverse out in the real world. But it's definitely with furniture to see how it looks in your house if you want to get that furniture. So that's amazing right there, though, man. So when it really comes down to it, though, this is my home world, even though it's connected to the physical world. But when it comes to the digital world, especially Omniverse, I'm interested in Omniverse than Meta. You know what I'm saying? Because Omniverse is more promising. And not only that, but it's 2D as well. I saw one in the news clip. I gotta find a news clip, but they were talking about how it can support VR and also the TV screen or a monitor or whatever. All that stuff. So this is your boy Ty Money, Infinite sign off. That's all I want to say. So be on the lookout for videos like this. I ain't want to record gameplays. The reason I didn't record gameplay last night is the simple fact is I had to go to the store to go grocery shopping. But my mom, she was like going everywhere else, taking herself anywhere she wanted to, besides taking me to the store and coming back home. But I am going to record, but at the same time, I got to go to work soon. So that's one thing. But this your boy Ty Money, I'm finna sign off. That's all I want to say. So peace.